Break with John T. Hill live here. It is the 3rd of May 2013, and it's time to talk about the end of the broadcast world as we know it. All right. Interesting little thing. I heard that one particular conservative group has been using a particular fundraising thing about the fact that the FCC may be loosening the standards that broadcast networks have for quote-unquote family-friendly era program, basically anything before 9 o'clock at night. This isn't really a surprise. Think about it. Maybe it's just me, but how many people really watch many broadcast television shows anymore? Unless that's all you gotta watch. You don't have cable, you don't have satellite, you don't have internet. That's pretty much all you can watch. But if you have internet, you can get Roku. You can get Netflix on Roku. You can get Hulu Plus on Roku. You can get Amazon Instant Prime Instant thingy on Instant Video on Roku. You can pretty much, if you really wanted to, watch any television show if you know where to go on the internet. It's not legal necessarily in some cases, but the fact is that it's the crack in the wall of the dominance of the big three, maybe the big four if you want to count Fox, who's only been around for about 25 years. But the fact is that cable and satellite, they're almost considered the dinosaurs here. The networks are pretty much fossils now. Now when you have Netflix, Hulu, Redbox is now being streamed, so many other things being streamed, and now you have studios starting to stream their own items. Warner Brothers is starting to stream their own stuff. They took a bunch of movies off of Netflix, put them onto their own streaming thing. Disney will probably follow suit. Why have a network when you have to program commercials when you can charge $9 a month and have people watch? You have some of the old stuff they really like, bring in some new stuff that they can try. If they don't like, they don't have to watch it. And the production's already covered because they're already paying $9 a month. Netflix is the start of the revolution. When Netflix went streaming, when Hulu came about, that is the beginning of the end of the traditional broadcast network. Why? Do you really like having commercials? No. Nobody likes sitting through commercials. Not really. Not even the people who bring you commercials. You know, yeah, commercials are supposed to entertain you, to sell something, to get you to notice them. But nobody, when you're watching your favorite show, you don't want to have to wait for go through a commercial. And we're starting to get spoiled. If you watch Game of Thrones on HBO, if you watch The Borgias or Dexter or whatever on Showtime, if you watched Spartacus on Stars, Walking Dead, you had a limited commercial interruption. Mad Men on AMC, you had limited commercial interruption. Stuff like that. You know, commercials are almost becoming passé. Why? Because people realize, hey, I don't have to wait. I can wait on these programs. And I can watch them without ever having to actually watch a single commercial. Think about it. That's insane compared to what the world was just 10 years ago. And they freaked out about DVRs. People can zip through commercials. That's bad. Now, they don't even have, here is the thing that the broadcast networks don't understand. Quality will always win out. If you're patient with a good show and you build an audience slowly, organically, it'll work. With Lost, Lost worked. Could Lost, whose show debuted just a few years ago, it was like, what, mid-2000s, 2004, 2005, that's almost 10 years ago? Could it even work? That show even launch today, much less have given the time to find an audience? Of course not. You either hit the ground running or you hit the house because you're going home. The fact is that television, as it is right now, is considered by most people fossilized because you got to wait through a commercial, you got to watch these promos pop up on the screen that annoy you when you're watching Big Bang Theory and all of this. They're going to have promos for other shows during your show. It's not just a little thing anymore. It's a pop-up where the actors are actually doing a little something to make you, want to watch the next show, which really doesn't happen. When you can actually wait for that show to come out on Netflix, watch an entire season during a weekend. Hey, I don't have to wait an entire year to watch Private Practice or The Good Wife. I can watch an entire season in a weekend. I can just wait. I can watch these old shows that I've been watching, like Mad Men, and watch it in a series of, I'm on vacation. Hell, I'll watch the whole damn thing. People schedule marathons now. Why go out to do something when I can sit home all weekend, sit on my ass, and watch the entire second season of Mad Men? Or Walking Dead, or Game of Thrones, or Breaking Bad, or whatever your favorite show is. And here's the thing. On cable and satellite and premium channels, they're not regulated by the FCC. Not at all. If MTV really wanted to, they could show buck-ass naked women. They don't because of sponsors. But HBO doesn't have sponsors. They have subscribers. They can show this stuff. They can show naked women on Game of Thrones. And now that you have Netflix successfully bringing out streaming TV series at 13 episodes at a time, we can watch it an entire weekend. Congratulations. You have just seen the beginning of the end of the broadcast network. Because the whole reason for their existence is now done. Because now you can get your entertainment in one fell swoop. You don't even need a network anymore. You don't even need a broadcast network. If you have quality stars, a quality show, and you can promote it on the internet, and get a buzz going on Twitter and feedback and YouTube and whatever else, congratulations. You don't even need to worry about having a broadcast. Look at House of Cards. Not a whole lot of promotion on television. It was a big feature on the White House press correspondence dinner the other night. Kevin Spacey's probably going to win the Best Actor Oscar for a TV drama without even being on TV. It will not be on network. It'll be on Netflix. He's going to win it. The only way he doesn't win it, they find someone to say, well, he's not technically on a TV network. He's going to win the damn thing. And the networks of ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, they're scared. Because if it's another way to get you away from a broadcast network, it means the affiliates are pissed off. It means that the real chances are that, hey, I'm paying all this money. These people aren't watching these shows. Why should I pay a lot of money for a show that isn't going to give me the same ratings as if I had this other network that has the old shows that people would actually watch, that you're going to have a guaranteed audience for. So what can be done to save the broadcast networks? Well, first of all, get away from reality TV. Every damn cable and satellite network does a reality series. It's so old. Hell, there are you got MTV doing Teen Moms. You got the only reason Kim Kardashian's favorite got a show is because she did a sex tape with Ray J. But yet, hey, she had a sex tape. It was popular. Let's put it out there. But if I'm programming a network, I get rid of the 26 episode dramas, 26 episode comedies, 13 episode runs, straight in a row, no repeats at all during the run. Maybe after the initial run, but that's it. 13. That's all. Make them wait an entire year to see the next season, like they do in Britain. Now, when we come back, we're going to talk more about that. But first, this. All right, we're back. I had to do that just for the hell of it. All right. And by the way, it's kind of ironic. I'm ranting and raving about commercials. What did I do? Put a commercial out there. All right. When you really look at the business model of a network, it all comes down to this: how much are you going to pay for 30 seconds of ad time on a particular show? Ratings means higher ad dollars. Higher ratings, higher ad dollars. You pay more to be on The Big Bang Theory than you would on a Saturday rerun. That's simple. Simple shows, that are very popular get better ad rates, which means the network makes money, which means the show makes money, which means the actors make money, the producers make money, which means you get to make more shows. However, if a show doesn't succeed, doesn't get a chance to succeed, like Firefly. Firefly was a great TV show that has a cult following that's pretty sizable. But Fox, in their infinite wisdom, put it on a Friday night. Now, once upon a time, Friday and Saturday nights were actually good TV viewing if you were families. Most families stayed home on Friday and Saturday nights instead of going out. A lot of adults did, because times were tough in the 70s and early 80s. You couldn't always go out. But then things started to change. Cable television started coming into the fore. And now, what's Friday and Saturday nights on network television? Shows that aren't really that successfully ratings-wise. Saturday night's almost rerun night, or, dare we say, maybe even old trashy movie night. They don't even do... Used to be that every month or so they would do a TV movie, made-for-TV movie on a network. And it used to be they were actually pretty good. I mean, good movies of the week. Now, it's ripped from the headlines or some schmaltzy Hallmark Channel kind of, oh, this is so sweet, it's going to give you diabetes. And they don't even do them anymore. When's the last time you saw a big blockbuster feature movie on a television? It's rare. Because people don't wait to watch it on network television anymore. They can watch it on HBO. They can watch it on Showtime. They can watch it on Netflix. They can watch it on Hulu. They can watch it on Crackle. They can watch it on Amazon Instant Video. You don't need to wait around anymore. The time is coming when broadcast networks will be redundant. And the only reason they're going to survive is they're going to be content providers for local affiliates who will find some way to stay around. And it will be, instead of belonging to a network, you're going to pick and choose your content. Oh, I've got this great show. Channel 3 out of Charlotte. How much are you going to bid? Channel 9 out of Charlotte. How much are you going to bid? 36, 18, 46. Hut what? Hunt who? You know. Hey, 3, you got it. You got the biggest, best bid. The money they're going to get for their advertising is going to pay for these auctions. For these content, the networks are going to be content providers. Have you ever noticed that some of the shows, like there's a show on CBS, I can't remember which one, is actually produced by ABC? It happens all the time. It's amazing. A lot of people don't realize this. But what else is new? Television's changing. For the longest time, from television when it began in the 1940s up until the late 70s, early 80s, you had 3 networks. Then you had PBS. You had your independent stations. Sometimes you had a religious station, which not a lot of people watched. And most people watch that, really, that's all they ever watched. But here's the thing that I want people to understand. It's a good change. Because the broadcast networks for so long have jacked things up because of the rights fees. The next NFL contract, you may very well have YouTube or whatever other streaming media thing comes along. Netflix or Google or AOL or Yahoo, if they come out of their primordial ooze and evolve into the next thing, they're going to be bidding for these contracts. Why just have it on Fox and CBS when everybody's wired? Everybody's got internet, for the most part. Everybody's got Wi-Fi, for the most part. Why just have your content on a broadcast network when that cable network is getting, or that broadcast network is getting all the revenue from the advertising, when the NFL can go, hey, I'll just make my own app on Roku. Show my apps on Roku. You pay $100 for an entire season. You can watch all the games you want. Hey, they're already doing it. It's on DirecTV. The only things you can't see are the playoffs. For now. But soon, DirecTV may say, you know what? We will let our stuff go on. If you let us have the entire package, we'll sell it to cable systems. We'll sell it to internet companies. You pay a little bit extra for it, but if you're a DirecTV customer, you get it for a cheaper price. When that day comes, and I think it's coming, folks, the whole reason for broadcast networks will be done. Because the last thing that keeps the broadcast networks up is the live event. The Oscars, the Academy Award, I know the same thing, the Grammy Awards, the American Music Awards, the Country Music Awards, and this, that, and the other. But the Grammys could always go to USA, or Spike, or dare I say it, MTV, or dare I say it, TNT, TBS. The Academy Awards could go to TNT or TBS. TNT already airs the SAGs, Screen Actor Guild Awards. Why not? I mean, it's and think of it, the Emmys should already just go ahead and go to cable, because cable dominates them. Maybe not in sitcoms yet, because Comedy Central, for some reason, doesn't always seem to have great success with their own sitcoms. But dramas, when's the last time you had a winner of a Best Drama Emmy that wasn't on cable? It ain't going to happen this year around because Kevin Spacey's going to win for his House of Cards. Bank on it, folks. It's that damn good. Then you got Mad Men. Then you've got Game of Thrones. Then you've got all these others. And there's plenty of other stuff. Stars are stepping up their game. Then you got IFC stepping up their game. Then you got other networks. USA's got a solid lineup. TNT's got a solid lineup. TBS is solid comedy sitcom series. They kind of, they're not as good as networks, unfortunately, but they're doing better. The only chink in the armor is comedies. The broadcast networks have a better advantage when it comes to sitcoms than the cable industry and satellite. However, sitcoms aren't as big as popular as they used to be because most people love the old ones. Big Bang Theory is cool, but is it as good as WKRP in Cincinnati from back in the day? Or Roseanne? Or One Day at a Time? Or Three's Company? Or, dare I say it, News Radio? The thing is, the cable industry is also suffering from the same thing that's happening in broadcast networks. They're trying to get the lowest common denominator. They're trying to get as many people to watch their shows. Look at the History Channel. What the hell does Duck Dynasty have to do a damn thing with history? What the hell is Duck Dynasty even doing on the History Channel? Or is it even on the History Channel? I have no idea. Duck Dynasty's a fucking show? People watch it? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Look at TLC used to be a very cool network. They had pretty cool shows that you actually learned from. Now they have, I don't know what the hell they have. It's just garbage. Discovery sold themselves out. The only show that's halfway decent is Mythbusters. The rest of it, I don't even know. They used to have cool science shows, but apparently they realized, oh, we're not getting the ad dollars we thought we were going to get, so, we'll just throw in crap. Yeah, that'll work. A&E used to be a very cool channel, and, they have good shows. They've got Longmire, which is actually pretty good, with Katie Sackhoff. Sorry, had to do that. But they also have a bunch of reality shows, which are garbage. I won't even go into the rest of them. You got MTV. They don't play videos anymore. And the reality shows, hell, Road Rules and Real World are actually better than what they've got now. Teen Mom, 16 and Pregnant. If you like MTV shows now, I don't want to have anything to do with you because you have shown yourself to be disgraceful. I remember when MTV actually showed these things called music videos, and it was good, so very good, so awesome, so cool. But here's the thing. Those networks on cable and satellite will also eventually go away. Unless they become content providers. And everything's going to be on demand. You want to watch a series about making porn in San Bernardino Valley. What the hell? The Porn Valley. Yeah, they call it Porn Valley. Can't think of the exact name for it. You can actually have real sex on it. Real actors having real sex, making a comedy or dramedy about making porn. And what's the family focus on the family going to do? Nothing. They can't. Because you can get it on Netflix, and nobody's putting a gun to your head to make you get it. But here's the thing about family programming. When's the last time you had a G-rated movie do really good at the box office? Go ahead. I'll wait here. Let's have a commercial break. And as you think through it for the next 30 seconds, let me hear back. All right? Go ahead. You can't think of it, can you? Or did you Google it like a nerd? It probably took you forever to find it Google. I don't know the answer. I'm not here to give you the answers. I'm here to make you think, people. PG-13 make the money. R does as well to a certain extent, but those tend to be critically acclaimed, and they mainly are meant for the HBOs, the Showtimes, the Stars, the Netflix, the Hulus, the Amazon Instant Videos, stuff like that. Well, before we go, put on your think caps about this. What's going to happen when Wi-Fi is more readily available? Instead of having to worry about buying it, having your own router and all this, you can pretty much pick it up from a mobile site. When mobile phones have unlimited data again, when the data networks are, even in small towns, when it's not really economically feasible now, but eventually, everybody will be running off wireless networks. You only have to worry about having a router. That's your new broadcast right there. Except you'll pick and choose. You won't have to be locked in to see what's on CBS or ABC or NBC. You can decide what you want to watch at any hour of the day you want to watch. That's the new freedom. That's the new television reality, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the future. The future is here. You have the power to pick your programming. Thank God for that. I'm John T. Hill. Thank you for enjoying my rant. Good night, good luck, and may the good news be yours. Funding for Stay Awake with John T. Hill is provided by nobody except me. Good night, bitches. Is this already over with? Can I go home now? Good night, good luck, and may the good news be yours. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and let's go get something to eat. Bye-bye.